I will be talking about one very important experiment that is called Flutter experiment. So the question is, first, what do you mean by Flutter? If Flutter can occur when there is a coupling between aerodynamic, elasticity and inertia. Try to perform the experiment always. Some experiment you can perform cost effectively, like we did here. When I placed a small mass, we placed a small mass, and then the vibration suddenly reduced. Let's say this is a hinge line, this is an elevator, so we have to put some mass in order to move the CV towards the hinge line. Hello everyone, I welcome you all in this lecture. So in this lecture, I will be talking about one very important experiment that is called Flutter experiment. And in the past, this phenomena led to very catastrophic failure. Already many lectures I have taken on the topic of aeroelasticity. I thought today it is better to show some experiment in order to get more feel. However, in this topic, we will be taking more lectures in the future. so, so the question is, first, what do you mean by flutter? So let's say, for example, aircraft is beautifully flying, absolutely no problem. Suddenly, some disturbances comes and the aircraft suddenly bends upward. So what happened? Angle of attack increases, lift increases, and the increase in lift will try to produce the twist above the torsional axis. And then again, due to this twisting effect, angle of attack decreases. And then due to elasticity effect, again the angle of attack increases. So this phenomena keep going on. So amplitude slowly increases, lead to vibration, and then at one state it is lead to the flutter. It will lead to the flutter, and the wing and control surfaces can break completely, lead to the catastrophic failure. So here you can see that flutter can occur when there is a coupling between aerodynamic, elasticity and inertia. Okay, so we have performed some small experiment but very useful, and I always say that it is important to understand the concept, but if it is possible, try to perform the experiment always. Some experiment you can perform cost effectively, like we did here. So first I would like to thank team member Siddharth Trivedi, Animesh Jain, Yash Shukla, Nikhil Sharma, AHP Singh, Vimal Kumar Singh, Mr. Pradeep, lab member, and Dr. Rakesh Kumar for supporting this experiment. And at last, I would like to thank Punjab Engineering College, Chandigarh. So, in the course, we have performed the experiments. So, first 6 members which I told, they are actually students. I really appreciate their efforts. So here you can see the airfoil which we have used, NACA 0027. You can use NACA 0012, any airfoil you can use. So we have used symmetrical airfoil, and we have instrumented this. These are the instruments we have used. So it is always readily available in the market. Sensor like accelerometer, controller like Arduino and all, everything is readily available. You can purchase, and you can set up this experiment less than 500 rupees. So it is very good. You can actually have experience. You can actually have a fun by performing this experiment, and you can go more depth in this experiment in the future if you want. Okay, and you need some kind of open tunnel in order to get the air on a airfoil. So you can see this video, the experiment we have performed. So you can see the oscillation slowly building up. Now it is getting more oscillation, and now when I placed a small mass, we placed replace the small mass, and then the vibration certainly reduce. So you can see in the data, it is going to 60 meter per second square, that means 6g, and in negative size minus 40, that means minus 4g. So this kind of acceleration 6g plus 6g and in negative minus 4g. So at this acceleration, the control surface may break. Forget about controlling the aircraft. That actually, if you face this kind of acceleration, flutter, you will not be able to control the aircraft. And forget about the controlling, that may completely cut off from the structures. For example, let's say this is a wing and this is a control surface. So if this kind of phenomena happen, so elevator may break. Okay. So what we can do here, we can actually put a small mass or required mass depending upon your setup in order to move the CG towards the hinge line in order to reduce this kind of phenomena. So in all the aircraft, it is important to do the mass balancing. That is why generally when they fix the elevator, they used to put some extra mass. uh, let's say this is a hinge line, this is an elevator, so we have to put some mass in order to move the CG towards the hinge line. Okay, there are many methods for the mass balancing. Okay, in future we will discuss, but this is one among them. Okay, so we'll meet in the next lecture. Thank you so much.